Leon, you got 2 assists in your first few games at Southend United, and you've become a fan favourite really quickly. What have you made of your start to life?
I've really enjoyed it. I feel like I've settled down quite well. That's all thanks to the boys at the club. Really, they've just made me feel welcome from the get go, and which just allowed me to carry on my good form throughout the season. And yeah, I'm in a really good place in terms of football on and off the pitch. So yeah, that's no complaints. Just grateful.
After the game on Saturday, Macaulay Bonne spoke about how he enjoys watching you drive through the ball and then play off passes to the forwards. What have you made of playing alongside him and some of the other attacking players in the team?
I've really enjoyed it because they're very effective at what they do. They all bring something different, and learning like what each striker likes a little bit differently. Chaz is someone who might want it a bit more in behind. Maka can get it feet, but then he will also peel off. So still get building that relationship in a good way. But yeah, it's all been positive, and I feel like I've gelled with Maka especially really well off the pitch, and it's starting to show on the pitch, which is brilliant.
And also stepping up to full-time football again. How have you sort of gone about that transition, and how much have you been enjoying it?
Yeah, this is something I've always wanted to get back to. Dropping out of the football league from Oxford, like I knew I had the capabilities to play in the football league, and that's still where my aspirations are. Being out of it for a while, it does take a little bit to get used to. Like my body just still adapting now, but I feel like with each passing week, I'm getting stronger and building more confidence in my body.
And looking ahead to this weekend and Forest Green Rovers, how much confidence do you take from the previous game to go into this one?
Yeah, especially in that first half, we were really clicking, and in the second half, where we had to be a bit more resilient and find a way to win. The fact that we managed to do that puts us in a really good place where we're looking to get 3 more points this Saturday.
Nice one, thanks, Leon.
Leon, we're at a stage now where we've got 10 games to go, 3 points off the playoffs, a great unbeaten run at the moment, 7 games. What's the confidence levels like in this team at the moment?
It feels really confident, especially like I said off the back of last Saturday's result. We feel like we've got something to hold on to in terms of within the group, having 7 games unbeaten, and also, like I said, from the last game, which I have really good confident place. So we're not thinking about how we might get beat. We're thinking about how we can beat other teams.
And in this run as well, you've played an increasing role in that as well. Out of the games you've played so far, what's been your favourite one?
I'd say it'd have to be Saturday. Something about the atmosphere last Saturday was really incredible. I could just feel it, and I feel like all the boys felt that energy as well, and it definitely showed in that first half, and they got us over the line in the second half. So I'd have to say that's been my favourite game so far.
I mean, from fresh perspective, we were talking about it afterwards and saying how it's one of the best pressing performances we've seen in that first half as well. What do you think has been the key to the change in the squad from sort of early February to coming into this stage?
Yeah, I feel like because we got a really good group here, and a group that is able to adapt to different formations, different styles of play, and we're like a sponge. We just soak in information, and we're eager to put it into practice. And when it starts to work, we build off that really quickly, and things start to happen for us.
This is the first time for myself speaking to you, and great to meet you, of course. But I'm curious, what attracted you to the Southend United project?
Especially the fact that obviously I don't know the history like the fans do, but I know that we've had some difficult times, and now we're at a place where I could see that we want to get back to where we should be, high in the football league. And yeah, that's something I really want to be a part of. From a selfish point of view, I want to get back up the pyramid, and I know this club wants to do the exact same. So we align in that aspect, and yeah, I'm really happy to be on board and try and achieve that.
Yeah, you touched on it already. Made a step up from Slough Town, National League South, coming up to National League. When it comes to things on the pitch, what's that one aspect that you say changes from going to National League South up into National League?
I'd say it's the time the ball is dead for. Is at step 2 and 3. When the ball goes out of play, teams can teams will take a little bit longer. They'll try and milk the clock a bit, and they'll set up like big plays getting in the box. And whereas in the National League, I feel like when the ball goes out, teams are looking to get it spotted and play. So you have that, not time to switch off, but you know that the next action is going to be happening around the corner. So you're always a little bit more on your toes, and yeah, you got to be able to adapt to that.
Yeah, it's interesting that because whenever we watched you, I think I always see you always sort of got mind going forward and just so quick on the ball as well. Is that something you say you've picked up from that experience in National League South coming up here? Is that something you thought, I want to put that on the field straight away?
Yeah, 100%. When I signed here, I said to myself and to the club that I want to try and hurt teams, and I feel like I've done that very well at step 2, and I have no doubt that I can do the exact same in this league, and I feel like it's starting to show with each passing game.
Definitely. Who would you say you sort of model your playing style
on? Oof, I don't know. I do have a lot of role models like in football. Like growing up was, I liked Ronaldinho a lot. So when I was a kid, I just tried loads of different types of tricks. But as I got older, I'd say either Moussa Dembele from Spurs or Yaya Toure was also someone I really liked to watch. The way he worked his body, and he was also very technically good as well as powerful carrying the ball. So that's someone I've watched a lot and tried to mimic my game in some aspects to his.
That's brilliant to see. And of course, coming into this Southend group, we hear it all the time how close this bond is. But it seems like you've come in and just slotted in, and it feels like it's all been a really comfortable fit for it.
Yeah, I'd say so. Like, I feel like I'm someone who's a little bit in my shell at first. Whenever I go somewhere new, that's just me as a person. But the way the lads have been, it's just allowed me to just come out of my shell that little bit quicker. And yeah, I'm just really happy with how I'm chilling with the boys and how the boys have been with me. It's all been positive.
So a great feeling to go into a game against Forest Green Rovers, obviously a team unbeaten. When you go into a team that has strong home form, what's the key to making your mark out on the pitch? What have you guys been focusing on this week?
I say try not to look too much into the form in terms of like on the stat sheet, what's going for them, what's going for us. We've watched clips on how we can dominate possession and areas we can work it into, and from my point of view, seeing how they play, I definitely know there's going to be moments in the game where I'll be able to hopefully open up their defence.
So apply yourselves 10 games to go, 30 points available. How far can this Southend United team go this season?
Well, the season's definitely still alive, so I feel like we can make whatever we want to make it for the rest of this season. We've got 10 games left, so yeah, we're going to take it game by game, and off the back of last week's win, if we can back that up again with a win this weekend, it'll be really good for us. And if not, then we go and look to the following Saturday.